Hi, I'm Matthew Annell. I'm the CEO of Nitrome, and our game's Bomb Chicken.
What is Bomb Chicken?
Bomb Chicken is a special chicken that got covered in a special hot sauce, and it made him be able to lay bombs rather than eggs.
So where did you guys come up with this idea?
Well, basically, originally it was going to be a game for mobile, and it was an attempt to get around the limitations of the touchscreen. So we wanted to be able to play it with one hand, and we didn't want to have to use the other hand as a jump button. So we kind of like, okay, well, why don't we stack up boxes? And then all the boxes were in the way, so we were like, okay, well, maybe if we make them explode. And they were like, okay, how can we justify this? Well, maybe they need to be getting laid. Well, what lays kind of things? Well, a chicken, okay. So then we're like, okay, well, maybe like, what should the theme be? Well, it's got chicken in it, so maybe it should be like sort of KFC sort of style kind of chicken fast food restaurant. But we're like, yeah, but we don't want to play in just a fast food restaurant, and we want like traps, so we'll make it in a temple. So maybe it's a fast food restaurant in a temple. So then we're like, okay, well, how did he get turned into the chicken? Well, maybe it's kind of like because of like a special sauce that dropped on him, and maybe like that sauce is like the reason that the fast food restaurant's really popular. So it's a special hot sauce, and the people who run the fast food restaurant, that's like the key to their success. So they kind of get the special blue hot sauce from the temple. They don't really know where it comes from. They just know that it really makes their food popular. But that sort of dropped on the egg, and that made you into the bomb-laying chicken.
Talk about the gameplay. You're laying eggs, kind of like, I want to say Bomberman, and then you can push them toward enemies.
Yeah. I mean, the pushing part, that totally came from Bomberman. Like, once we had like sort of stackable bombs, we were like, well, it's much more fun if you can just shove them into enemies, so we added that in. That's actually the hardest bit to get people to learn how to do. We really try and not put in any tutorial in the game wherever possible, but that was one bit that we had to kind of like tell people how to do.
The thing I really like about your design is that I don't have a limited number of bombs.
No, limits suck. You should never have limits in a game.
No limits.
Yeah, I mean, it already has a limit because it blows up, so, but yeah, like why limit it beyond that?
What was it like working on the Nintendo Switch platform?
Oh, really easy. Like, we had it running like on PC, and when we got the dev kits, we probably had it running in an hour or two. Yeah, so probably the hardest bit was getting the Rumble stuff working, which at first seemed a bit like, well, it's just Rumble, what's so special about it? But when you kind of like go more into the kind of APIs and stuff, you can do some quite clever stuff with it, but you have to approach it a bit of a different way than just trick or Rumble.
So when does your game come out, and what other platforms will it be on?
Okay, well, we're hoping to bring it out in June. That's the plan. Nintendo might not be that happy if we don't bring it out in June, because we told them June, so we're trying to hit that. At the moment, it's exclusive to the Switch. On the console side of things, I think there's a limit on that, but I'm not sure if I can say. So maybe it might come to other things like later down the line, but at the moment, it's a Switch exclusive. On the console side, it's also coming to Steam. But it'll come to Switch first.